craziest weather I've been able to stand out in. And now we're going to get pelted with some rain.
Go, grab the stuff and get
We're going to jump back into the truck and maybe follow this thing just a little bit. But, woo!
Is that sirens we're hearing?
Yeah, yep. So those are the tornado sirens. And then you also have the hail that's hitting. The beast, I turn it onto our roof. You can kind of see it as it's coming through.
That was Fox Weather's Haley Meier storm tracking over the weekend. She's been driving through severe storms in the Fox Weather Beast and bringing us the latest from the ground over the past couple days. And she's back at it again today in the bullseye of all the action in southeast Missouri. Let's bring her in. Haley, the threat has been upgraded to a level 4 out of 5 in the area that you're currently driving through. What are you guys seeing right now? What are you expecting for tonight? What are the current conditions looking like for you?
Yeah, well, Bain, it seems as though the threat for greatest danger with the tornado potential is actually shifting a little bit further south. And so now our eyes are closer to, let's say, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, southern Illinois, and then we're also going to be paying attention to western Kentucky. There's that new mesoscale discussion that was just issued. A couple of pieces of the discussion there was saying that over the next several hours, we're expecting that storm mode to be more discrete, and those storms will be able to capitalize on the low-level wind shear, which really is just off the charts across southeastern Missouri and southern Illinois at this moment. And in addition to that, we also have a lot of warm and moist air. The rebound has been very strong for portions of southern Missouri over the last couple of hours. Now, initially our plan today was we were going to head closer to St. Louis, and some of the convective models were highlighting a big supercell blasting through St. Louis within the next couple of hours. That was earlier this morning. But the key player that we were watching today was the remnant convection from yesterday's storms. You guys played a video of when we had a tornado-warned supercell roll right over us. When we were filming it, initially it wasn't warned at all, and we were watching this rotating wall cloud overtake us, and we said, okay, is this trying to plant a tornado? And then immediately that tornado warning was issued, and within a couple of minutes, local officials were able to ignite the sirens. And so that just goes to show how attuned to the forecast not only the residents are, but the local officials who can help keep people prepared and informed. What we're going with right now is we are moving south and southeast. We're still going to play the role of how can we get into Illinois. Unfortunately, we're dealing with the Mississippi River, the Ohio River, and there's the Mark Twain National Forest, which is also a bit of a hurdle for us because then we wouldn't be able to see anything if it were to touch the ground. So the play right now is we're heading further south. We're eventually going to be intersecting along Interstate 55, and eventually we're watching as some of these storms are starting to fire along that boundary in portions of southeastern Missouri. Any storm that pops up within the next couple of hours will have a high propensity to rotate and to potentially drop an intense tornado. Some of the wording from the National Weather Service out of St. Louis today, and keep in mind they're out of St. Louis, that's where their office is based, but they cover a wide range of areas in southeastern Missouri, even into southern Illinois. And they said that the environment is absurdly strong and absurdly favorable, absurd being the key word that they used. So all of the parameters in terms of our CAPE, or convective available potential energy, low-level wind shear, our lapse rates are incredibly high. All of that pointing to a high propensity for these storms to rise, to grow, and then to, unfortunately, drop a strong tornado if they can really get going. The negative part of this, Bain, is that while we are hyper-focused on spots like Poplar Bluff, potentially even into Paducah, Kentucky, and then into southern Illinois, there could be multiple zones today that fire off strong tornadoes. And so we're trying to keep you as prepared as possible, but that's the great thing about Fox Weather. We not only have the beast that's tracking these storms live, but we also have you guys back in studio who are able to give a full wide range view of what could be a regional outbreak. And this happening on a very formidable day in the weather world, April 27th. You guys just did a fantastic segment with James Spann on his experience with April 27th, 2011. I'm not equating these two events, but I'm just saying this date really rings a bell and makes some people uncomfortable thinking about severe weather in a similar region.
Yeah, absolutely, Haley. It's a day definitely remembered in weather history. And as we continue throughout the rest of this afternoon, we're going to be keeping a very close watch onto that forecast. And of course, we'll be checking back in with you throughout the rest of this afternoon and into the evening. Thanks again, Haley.